Yup. Welcome back to the Rap Cab. On a more serious note, I just want to, apologize for all, everybody that's been affected by like police brutality, and just like it's just tough to like even talk about these conversations. You know what I mean? But it needs to be done. And I just want to start off the bat by saying, like, how can white people, Mexican people, Asian people help with the Black Lives Matter like movement? Because it's been so long in its history where black people have been like not respected by the own government that like brought them here and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been too long. It's been too long. So we just want to know how other people can help.
Straight up, shit's crazy. Shit's hella crazy. But I mean, I feel like a lot of the like white people here, they have been real helpful. Like at the protests, I have seen like so many white people. Like, and it's like surprising to me. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know this many white people was in Kansas City. But like, shit, if anything, just use y'all voices. They gonna listen to y'all more than they listen to us. You know what I'm saying? So just use y'all voices. It's some shit we can't say. They don't want to listen to us. Yeah, they gonna listen to y'all. Y'all got the advantage. Y'all got the upper hand. They think y'all got sense. Not saying white people don't have sense. Everybody got sense, really, but
shit, not some people.
Oh God, nah, they think y'all got more sense. So damn, the whole plaza closed. But yeah, you just gotta use y'all voices and speak up with us, not for us, but with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause I've been seeing a bunch of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, really. What is your take on all this?
Honestly, it's bittersweet because it's like, I love that people are getting out there, protesting, using their voice, but I hate watching so many more people get hurt, so many more injustices. Like, it's scary. Like, it's real tough right now. It's so tough. Like, the other day, I didn't realize how low on gas I was in my car, and I like ran out of gas. And so I'm like, damn, I'm in Kansas. It's all this crazy shit happening right now. I'm out of gas. Like, I'd rather to have pushed my car than to be just sitting in Kansas, because it's that scary right now. So like, I feel like everybody is a little bit more hostile, more than it was originally. So that's one thing that's like, I like it's bittersweet. This whole everything that's happening right now.
How have you been like using your voice?
I've definitely been protesting. I've been going down to the protest. Just with the job I had, it made it hard for me to be down there, but I actually quit my job because of this. Like, I was treated so bad in my job. I've been called like N-word with the hard R like multiple times. Try to talk to my boss about it. They don't care. I worked out in Independence. They really don't care. I was one of the only black people at my job, and I realized, like, I was talking to one of my coworkers about like going to the protests and stuff, and she basically was just making it seem like it was only thugs out there, and then we just deserve. She was like, one thing she said was like, I'm from the country, and you know what happens to people like that where I'm from? They get bullets through their heads. And I was like, oh hell no, I'm finna quit. Like, I see if you think like this, I can't imagine how everybody else here thinks. So I mean, I definitely been out protesting, speaking to people more, because there are even African Americans who don't know the severity of what's going on right now. So I'm just making sure everybody knows, and nobody is oblivious right now. Nobody is uninformed. You know, as much as I can post on social media, I'll post. I'm trying to buy black. I'm trying to, anything that has to do with somebody black, I'm definitely trying to support it. For sure. Like, and I just really, I'm more of a, I feel like people have different jobs to do right now with everything that's going on right now. I mean, I'm trying all the different jobs. I'm trying protesting, yelling. I'm not much of a yeller. It's really just not me. I feel like a part of my job is I'm very like spiritually grounded. So a part of my job right now is just to make sure that I'm sending good energies and good vibes to my people who's out here on the forefront, actually, you know, face to face with the cops. My job is to make sure that they're like prayed for and taken care of, like spiritually and mentally. My job is to be a person they can come to decompress about they what's going on, and actually talk to them and help them. And that's what I've been trying to do right now, and share my wisdom as much as I can. But obviously I'm not the smartest person, but that's definitely what I've been trying to do right now.
And you say, like, speak more on, like, you say everybody got like a different job, right? Everybody got a different role, and like whatever. I mean, what do you think the main goal is at this point?
The same goal we've been having for 400 years. Equality. At least to be heard.
Justice.
We really just want to be heard. Hell yeah, justice. But I feel like in a way we're not gonna ever get justice. We're never going to be able to get like the real feeling of justice without, like, I just don't see it happening, only because there's so many injustices, you know, and there's just so many injustices that it's so hard to even begin to get justice. But I mean, we'll take as much justice as we can get, for sure. But the end goal really is just to be respected. Like, I feel like as African Americans, we're not even respected. Like, straight up, we're not looked at as equal. And they, like, I feel like America should have known, like, literally we was just segregated 60 years ago. Literally. So you mean to tell me in 60 years it's just cool, it's good? No,
like, it's not off people's minds and
hell
shit.
Nah, they was cool with that shit when it was happening. So what makes you think they
and they still alive, you know?
Yes.
I mean, like, all these old racist white men.
They're not even old. That's my thing. They not old. They're older.
They just, yeah, and they teach. I mean, they teach their kids too.
Right.
And then that gets in the minds of, you know, generations, which is
slavery.
That's awful.
Wasn't that long ago? It really wasn't. So that's the thing. I feel like we have been African Americans. We've been open-minded. We've been open-minded enough. I feel like Caucasians need to be more open-minded. Like, they have a superiority complex. I really feel like people who are racist have a superiority complex, and until they get over that, that's something they're gonna have to work out within themselves.
Yeah.
Because in all actuality, we can't force, like, that's what I'm saying.
You can't force that change.
We out here protesting, doing all that shit, but you gotta remember that they got a superiority complex. You gotta, like, get up in somebody's, like, mental and spiritually change that. So until then, we gotta just be great, for real. You just gotta be great.
Cause, like, I heard the revolution. The guy, you know, the Last Poets, when the song they sung, the revolution will not be televised or something like that.
I think so.
But I saw the guy on the interview, and he was just saying, like, the revolution starts. He said that because the revolution starts within. You know, so like you was saying, we can't change this systemic racism because all these people, you know, they're not gonna change.
For sure, like, literally, they're not. They're not going to change. So I feel like that.
Do you think eventually, in America, like 100 years from now, or even like any time in the future, you think anything will be equal or anything will be like
in all
fair and justice? Are you hopeful?
I don't think anything. I truly don't think nothing will be equal. I think that, cause when you think about it, when we do get, which I really hope we do, when and if we do get justice, boom, then we both just equal. But does that mean, like, now we have a superiority complex, or they don't anymore? You know what I'm saying? What really is equal when you think about it? Because we're trying to be held to their standards. That's what's equal to us.
Yeah.
Until we realize that we need to hold ourselves to our own damn standards, then shit, you know, I'm hoping that somewhere down the line that shit could just be cool. Like, we really could just live in peace and harmony. But also there's duality. There's always gonna be something bad. Ain't nothing gonna be like a perfect fairy tale.
Yeah.
So
there's always some, even like within like people that have the same color, they still fight each other.
Exactly.
It's not even like, I mean, in America, it's like very, misproportioned, like when it comes to like white people, just like white cops specifically, and you know, black people. You know, it's not fair. It's like, what do you think about like the police system and like either defunding it, or do you think we should just not have it at all?
Here's the thing. I think people think that we're just going to not have a police, and when that happens, I feel like it's going to be very chaotic, because the point of the job as a police officer is to literally like keep things from being chaotic. It really is to serve and protect, keep the peace. Now, they are not really protecting, but like they're not really keeping peace either. So shit, it's really hard. But I feel like just think about being at a party. A party would keep going unless the police come shut it down. When somebody gets shot, we call the police. You know what I'm saying? They are first responders too. So that also is the other thing. There's no police. Somebody gets shot. Who you calling? How are you gonna get your justice?
But why should we even call the police when someone gets shot? You know, it's not. I don't feel like it's their duty to, you know, save that person's life.
That's facts, but that thing is, they're there to try to get there as fast as they can to catch the person that did it.
Yeah, they're more worried about like.
The thing is, the police is going. Then how is anybody gonna get justice? We're trying. Black Lives Matter. We're trying to get justice for Black lives. The police disappeared. There's gonna be. Then it's shit. Then it really is gonna be all lives matter, because it's gonna be a fucking free for all, and we really gonna be in trouble, because shit, it's more white people than black people. They could be like, all right, bet we finna just kill all these niggas now, and nobody's going to be there to stop them. Yeah. I feel like
that's an awful reality.
I was talking to a friend, and she kind of was just saying like, maybe certain police officers don't need to have certain weapons. Like if you pulling somebody, I shouldn't be getting a fucking traffic ticket but end up getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There needs to be traffic cops whose specific job is to pull people over and not have a gun. You don't need no damn gun.
You don't need a gun for a lot of the police routines.
You really don't. And they're trained to do stuff without lethal force. They choose lethal force. So, and that also, I think police officers need like psych evaluations frequently, very frequently, because it is traumatic. You can have post-traumatic stress from seeing
and you can still
somebody,
be working there.
Yeah, like, and they don't say nothing. They go like years, and they just be getting more messed up. Like
the same thing with the military, I would say.
It's tough to see. My homegirl, her brother-in-law is a firefighter. Like, he see people get burnt up every day. It's post-traumatic. Like, you can have post-traumatic stress. Like, police officers are, like I said, they're literally like first responders. They're the first people that be there. So they see all the blood before the ambulance come. They see all the, like, the people shooting the other people. You know what I'm saying? They see that shit first. So they really, like, be fucked up in the head. And imagine being racist and fucked up in the head. Then it just don't matter. Yeah. You gonna just kill. And it's like, it's a power thing. Like I said, it's that superiority complex. Police officers, they have way too much power. They have way too much power over people when you think about it. I don't think nobody should have a role where it's this much power over a person. A police officer can end somebody's life immediately and nothing happens to them. They can
then get protected because they didn't even fill out the paperwork. You know, they don't even know about it.
Exactly. It's crazy.
So what do you think? I mean, so you're saying like, you know, keep the police like without weapons. I mean, that sounds amazing, but you know, how could we like? Well, what's the steps to do that? You know, like what do you think is like the most important? Do you think plotting or strategizing? You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, we need to come up with a new system. We should have known shit was finna be changing. After the corona, we should have figured that like a lot of shit is finna be changing. If we can adjust to the changes of being locked in the house for however many fucking months we've been locked up, we can adjust to the changes of the justice system. It's not that hard. And the quarantine showed us that it's not hard to change laws. It's not hard to change routine. Kids are used to getting up at 6 a.m. going to school. Now they're not. Yeah. It's not hard to change routine.
Now 40 million people don't have a job. They're out of their routine, you know?
Exactly. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. The justice system is a routine. That's how they can just like kill black people and shit that just happened. It's a routine. We need to be able to break that routine. We need to be able to come up. Like, I really think black people should start going for more jobs, like
in governments and stuff?
Hell yeah. Like, we need to dismantle it from the inside. Literally. Dismantle that shit from the inside. Like, go in. I know people are like, fuck 12, but become a police officer.
Yeah.
I've been in St. Louis for the last year. It's so many black police officers. And they do not bother nobody. Now, I know that sounds crazy. It's basically like having no police. Like, you could be speeding, doing 500. That's not even a real speed.
Yeah.
Doing like 120 on the highway. And you're not gonna get pulled over. They're not fucking with you. You're not killing nobody. You know what I'm saying?
So from the inside.
They
just
chilling,
like with us, we gotta start from the inside, you know?
Yes, like we really gotta. I feel like more African Americans should go become a lawyer, become a police officer, become a judge, become these things. Literally dismantle them from the inside. Shit, we already had a black president. That's how close we really got to dismantling shit from the inside. We had an African American president. Now that we know that can happen, we can damn sure have any job. We really need to make up the percentage of jobs in the system. That's how we gotta do it. And by doing that, we need to, like, you know what I'm saying, keep our records clean, do our shit, you know, just do our shit, literally just be on our shit. But
at the same time, how do you motivate people that like you saying it has to be done, but what if people just like, I mean, do you think it would, like, now, do you think more people will become like a part of it, or do you think
so? Yeah, because now we're learning our rights. We are definitely learning our rights. We have to, so we know. Because that's what I think the problem was. We didn't really know our rights. Because it's like, it really wasn't our rights. After the actual civil rights movement, that shit was new. There were new rights we had. So, you know, we got to learn that shit. I think now we know we have, like, the freedom of speech. We can, you know, we know what we can and can't. Like, we know when it's wrong and what they can and can't do. So now that we know that, we need to get deeper and we need to know, okay, if I get pulled over, this is what can happen, this is what cannot happen, this is what's legal, this is what's illegal. Should we get deeper into it? Okay, let me learn the court system. Let me figure out why a nigga who got pulled over for having a blunt is getting 20 years in prison. Let me figure out what's that law. Let me figure that shit out. We really need to start paying attention. We gotta play that game.
So do you ever think you could be a lawyer?
Hell no. No, sir.
But
that is not my job.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, because you got to be very specific in that, like, type of field, wouldn't you say?
No, that's actually funny, because I was just talking to somebody about that this morning, about how, like, I dead ass, I just seen something about how African Americans who were put in jail for, like, drug crimes or any crimes really are about to be able to prove that it was racism. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could be a lawyer for that, because I'm a good ass arguer. And I'm smart. We are hella smart. I think as African Americans, we're so used to playing dumb so that we get overlooked, that we're really just playing so dumb that we've convinced ourselves that we're dumb and helpless. Like, we not. And that's why I think this generation is on their shit about protesting.
This generation, really?
Hell yeah, we on our shit about protesting now, because we are tired of playing dumb. Like, we don't want to just skate by. You know, I was down at the plaza the other night, and I was listening to this 73-year-old woman tell us about how it was growing up, just all this shit happening. And she was just like, she didn't say she had to play dumb, but it's like, if they're walking and a white person is driving down, they knew to, like, get in the ditch, hide, just be docile. But we don't gotta do that no more. I feel like some of us need to be fighters, and some of us need to fight, some of us need to speak. Like, you know, some of us have to show, like, okay, we can be civilized. Some of us can't be civilized. If you big and buff, you know that's it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But, like, we really do gotta play and beat them at their own game. We really do. That's all.
So what is your, like, advice to, like, young black people? Would you encourage them more to be a lawyer, or would you say, like, you know, you know, music or something, or what would you like
Everything.
encourage? Just literally try everything.
If you have something that you are good at doing, my advice is that you do it, and you do it so fucking hard that people see you do it. Because I realize that, like, my thing is I'm a music artist. I make music, but my words, I can convey a message. We like music. We like to listen to music. That's why I like artists like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole and stuff like that. Because you know what I'm saying? They're actually speaking about real stuff. And we like.
Because you can put on a Kendrick Lamar song in any like I was just listening to him the other day, like his old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it lasts forever.
Most definitely. Like we whatever it is that you are good at, you need to keep doing it. All the artists out there, keep doing your art so people can see it. Like I feel like we in this stage where we now we have to prove how great we are, but if we show them how great we are, we shine so bright, it ain't no way we can be dimmed. Ain't no way we can have injustice. Couldn't nobody hold their neck on Kanye's neck like that. He a black man. Couldn't nobody hold their neck on Jay-Z. Could nobody hold their neck on Jay-Z? Or could
nor
Beyonce. Be on, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody do that to them. So we need to show them, like, you know, like, we are real people. We are just as capable as our white counterparts, for real. So
make black excellence the new normal.
It is. And I really feel like it has. I've never felt so much black excellence. And it's so sad to see, like, with all the, like, you could tell, like, low-key black people was rising. And you could tell we were. And then boom, some more racist shit happened. And instead of breaking back down and being sad, this time we coming back with some fire. And that's the energy I love to see. We can't be quiet no more. We really can't. We gotta start tearing shit up, and maybe people will listen.
Inside the system, shit. Now.
When the fucking when America didn't want to be part of Britain, then they start throwing shit off a ship or something, like the Boston Tea Party. And they teach that shit in school. So if we burn down a motherfucking Target, then we did what we did. Y'all did what y'all did. Y'all came here and y'all showed y'all dominance and raped all the Indians and shit. So awful. We finna show our dominance and take over. Like, that's it. That's the problem. I feel like a lot of white people are not humble enough. They could never see themselves being in our shoes. And we're so humble that we just, not we allow this shit to happen to us, but we're so humble that it's just like, oh, black people are strong as fuck, for real. Like, very. And I feel like now we're about to show how strong we really are. And it's unfortunate, because I do have a bunch of white friends. It's unfortunate that this is happening, but shit finna get scary. Shit finna get real scary. And shit finna get real bloody, so shit finna change. But people have their breaking points, though. So shit.
Do you believe in peaceful protests, or do you believe that, like you said, it's only gonna change when shit gets bloody?
I believe in both, honestly. I truly believe. I feel like if shit gets real tough and bloody and shit, it should not be out of revenge. We shouldn't be like, okay, I'm finna shoot this police officer because a police officer shot George Floyd. We shouldn't do that. Nothing should be done out of revenge. Everything should be done out of love. So if you have to physically protect yourself against a police officer, it gotta be because you love yourself. You love yourself, exactly. If you gotta physically protect somebody else from a police officer, it gotta be because you love them. Like, straight up. Everything we should do only should be out of love. Everything. It don't matter what you do, it needs to be out of love. Peaceful protesting, you can do that out of love. That's probably a bigger display of love. But also, if you see a little black girl getting tear gassed, you do what you gotta fucking do because you love her. That's your people. That's what I think. Yeah. You gotta do that shit out of love. For real. So it worked either way. I'm not against the rioting. I'm definitely not. I'm not saying like, okay, let's be upset and burn down this 7-Eleven, because you didn't do that out of love. Yeah. You can't get no love from that. And revenge is evil. It's evil, for real. And we being just as equal as them. They got a motive and we gotta have a motive. Our motive just needs to be love. We don't even care about their motive right now. We're not on it. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody just needs to do everything out of love and keep love as the forefront. If we keep love as the forefront, then we will be protected if shit do gotta get bloody. So That's just my take on
Do you think that getting a gun is like doing something for yourself out of love? Like, do you think that people will start getting like more militarized in their own ways because of like all this shit that's going on?
it. It depends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it depends on why you, like I said, you do need to keep love as your forefront.
Mm-hmm.
If you getting this gun because you like, yeah, I'm finna just shoot all the fucking police, like, I don't care, yeah, we finna start shooting back now.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not shooting back out of love, then you shooting for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I really don't think. I mean, not saying getting the gun ain't necessary,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, you shouldn't be getting the gun with the intention to take somebody else's life because you hate them.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, you definitely don't need a gun because that shows you're not mentally in the place of love. You're not where you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about that. I'm not out here like, okay, bet, let me go buy this AK-47 now, because we finna just go start lighting the police up. I'm not out doing that. That's not my intention. Where I'm gonna get with that?
Mm-hmm.
We just like them in that case.
Yeah.
We killing for no reason. We killing out of hate now. They're killing out of hate now. We killing out of hate. That ain't gonna do nothing but cause mass destruction.
Mm-hmm.
That's not duality. We can't have two people that hate each other. We need to, not saying we need to love the police.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta love the police. You
Yeah.
really don't. I'm not pushing
I try to
that.
avoid the police as much as I can, to be honest.
Yeah, I ain't pushing that. You ain't
Yeah.
gotta have love. So, that's that.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, yeah, you gotta do things out of love, you know. You got like, well, what's going on like musically? You have you created any music or anything since protests has been going around and stuff?
No, I
Just
haven't.
nothing?
I was supposed to drop music videos and songs, but it really is not the time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't drop nothing about being happy and carefree right now because, I mean, I don't feel happy and carefree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I dropped the album, let me see, wasn't it like March? I dropped the album in March, and then Corona hit. So
Yeah.
shit, you know, like, since then, shit just been like weird. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been able to, I actually just got back in the studio today. I really haven't been able to just be focused.
Yeah.
Because right now I've been just so focused on my people and making sure all my people are straight. I haven't been able to do that. But I mean, I've been working on some new shit though. I got a bunch of shit that I had been working on.
Yeah.
I had a lot of cool experiences in St. Louis. So I'm excited to get back to that. I probably will drop more music now. Like, even
Yeah, like
with
you
the protests
said.
and stuff going on.
Like you
just to
said
show.
though, if you're not comfortable with it, you know, you're not feeling it, the music's just not there, you know. You gotta, like you said, you gotta take care of your people first.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this is a way that I might have to take care of my people. Like I'm saying, you know, people got different roles. I feel like my role is to be out here making music,
Mm-hmm.
giving people a reason to smile, giving people a reason to still have happiness and joy inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely what I'm finna be working on. Just a bunch of happy music. Like, just get up, start dancing.
Mm-hmm. That feel good music.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
But how can you make feel good music when you don't feel good?
That's the thing. I gotta feel good. I gotta find the light somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It really does bring me light to see my people coming together, not trying to kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when we at the plaza, people, like when I know growing up, being at the plaza at the fountain, that's like, oh, we come there to fight.
Mm-hmm.
We, you know, come to act the fool. Now it's like we coming and we really like, I'm so happy to see like people that are my age. Like, I'm finna fight for this 40-year-old man that we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to see people still love each other like that, and we do still care about our culture, and nobody is ashamed to be black. I love that. So I'm definitely can make some feel good music. I love seeing it. I had to look at all this protest and stuff from a different way. It's not sad. We're not sad. We're not mourning. We're like, we getting fueled up. We getting
It's like
fired
a new
up.
word. Like, what do you call this? Like the feeling that you talking about. Is there like a certain word? Like you said, fired up.
I really feel like it is a feeling of revolution.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's the feeling of beginning of a revolution. You know, it's so much. Damn, I can't think of the word. Serotonin. It's not serotonin, but like
adrenaline type of stuff.
Yeah, like it's the mixture of adrenaline, serotonin. We just up right now. I know it seems like we are down, but low key, you know how I've never seen so many black people on the news that weren't dead. You know what I'm saying? There's always like, there's always
some bad stuff on the news.
Like, you know, 2 people killed. You know, a man shot up something. No, now it's like,
now we in the streets.
Hell yeah. And it's like, wow, like, it's like we coming out of hiding. It's dope. I love to see it. And I love to see, like, I've never been on Twitter and seen so many, like, black people calling each other kings and queens. Like, that shit dope. That shit's, I prefer that pronoun. Like for real, like, what's up, king? Like, I love that. That's so empowering. I love it. It really does make me real happy. Like, it makes me real happy to see it. So,
you know Bob Johnson?
I don't think so.
He's the founder of BET. He was talking about how reparations could help. Do you think that's true?
You know, I mean, I wouldn't say no to reparations, but that's not gonna fix everything. You can't. That's basically like paying somebody off. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay us off. We can't be sellouts. They give us. I feel like they do owe us reparations. You know? But
it's like hundreds of years of free labor. You know, it's got to come back eventually.
I feel like we are owed reparations, but our reparations can be more respect-wise. Maybe just let all the black people out of jail, and we might be cool. Might call it a truce, but I mean, I'm not that person. I'm not like, pay us our motherfucking reparations. And, you know,
I prefer justice.
I prefer we just be treated equally. Really. Because, I mean, I'm going to make that money regardless. I'm going to make money regardless. You hear me? So it's like, you can pay me reparations if you like. That's just a bonus. That's a plus. Y'all being extra nice for that. And that's how white people handle their situations already anyway. They pay shit off. They just be trying to, like, you know.
Trying to put it under the table. Like, everything's all good now.
We can't do that. That's basically like selling out again. But I'm not saying I won't take the reparations if they're given to me. I just also want the reparations and the justice. Why can't we have both?
Right.
So, I mean, they not losing no. America ain't gonna lose no money paying reparations.
Man, they got so much money.
Honestly, if they can give everybody a stimulus check, they can give black people their reparations.
Man, I mean, they've been giving reparations. They gave reparations like Japanese people.
They did?
Yeah, for like the
for like the World War II
shit. Radiation and shit. Because like people are still getting affected by like the radiation, but people are still getting affected by systemic racism, you know, and it's still prevalent today.
Damn,
so
that's something new to me, shit. I feel like if y'all can give everybody a stimulus check, y'all can. It's more people than it is black people. Y'all just gave everybody a stimulus check, but you can't split shit in half and give us our reparations.
Yeah, and they have way more money than probably anybody fucking like imagines. You know, like they've been collecting taxes for ever since I was born.
The only issue with giving people reparations is that now. I could see if they would have did it like as soon as they freed the slaves, because it wasn't really no people it wasn't really not no mixed people. But now it's like shit, everybody mixed with everything now. So shit, everybody finna get reparations. The whole entire world. Just like they dropped that stimulus check, they can.
So if you got a mixed baby, they only get like if you're mixed, you only get half of that. Or
I know that's the fucked up part.
You can only say half of the N-word.
I feel like reparations. I know it's gonna be so hard to do reparations because it's like damn, now we got like mixed people and then it's like okay, but I feel like anybody who is I feel like man, white people keep records on everything. They know what families was and was not slaves.
Yeah, they probably get a good idea. I mean, they just got to do it, They
know who was and was not a slave. Like, I be you know, I live out south, and I be in Raytown a lot, and it's that whole little like slave plantation, the Rice Tremonti home or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if y'all can keep that up, y'all know who owned who, especially around here.
Mm-hmm.
They know what's up. They low key could show us who should and should not get reparations.
Yeah.
But shit, I really feel like if you even got a little drop of black, you should get reparations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Or just shit, put it into better our, you know, area, at least our urban areas. Do something.
Man, they gotta
shit.
do something. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. They just gotta, you know, do something.
Yeah, like do something.
Just, you know, do some just for once.
No,
It's not
for real.
nothing has been just ever in this country.
Like, what's real fucked up is low key. I know that segregation was a thing, but I feel like ever since segregation is getting, I mean, ever since things were desegregated, now it's worse. Not saying I'm a fan of segregation,
Yeah.
but like low key.
But yeah, like white people are terrorizing black people.
Yeah,
it's not
like,
fair. Like,
damn, like,
if black people had their own
Do
communities,
we
it would
all
be no.
need to just
Yeah.
take our asses and go move to like the left side of truth again, like it used to be? Cause shit, if we over there, maybe y'all can't fuck with us over here. You know what I'm saying? And we can have all black police officers and all, you know what I'm saying? We really do need to band together and get more jobs in the fields.
Yeah.
That
And like you said before too, like they need to have you know, mental checkups. Like you can't just let no crazy.
It'd be crazy people that be police officers for real. Like people that were in the military now retired, they want to be an officer. They need evaluation checks monthly. It can take a toll. I know for a fact I was just shot at like 2 months ago and I stressed out still.
By the police?
Nah, I don't know who it was. But
damn.
I like that shit is, that took a toll on me and I didn't even die. So imagine a police officer shooting at somebody, but low key, they
in
be
this
crazy.
car?
Nah.
Oh, you was just like.
I was just out. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
You just out.
Just out. Niggas just shooting.
Damn.
But yeah, I feel like officers need mental evaluation checks.
People in the government too. I mean, like,
that too.
What are they doing all day? That you know, what are they doing all day? Like, I don't understand none of their jobs.
Like judges
really.
and stuff. When you sentence somebody to life, you are actually taking somebody's entire life from them.
Yeah.
How does that make? That can really give you an overstimulation of power. That can
The judges,
like really go to
whole
somebody's
court
head.
system.
I feel like people shouldn't allow to have certain jobs for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just do some Hunger Games shit, split up in districts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll be alright. Be like, okay, all the racist people, y'all go to district like 3 or some shit. Like, leave.
Yeah, y'all stay.
Y'all hate us so much, get away from us. That also is the other thing. Y'all hate us so much, stay away from us.
Yeah.
Stay away from us.
It doesn't. Yeah. It does. I don't. Yeah.
It really don't make sense to me.
It doesn't.
There's
been a lot of just.
It ain't like black people be like, I'm gonna go fuck with this racist cop down. Like, hell no.
No, it's racist white cops.
We try to stay away from y'all as much as y'all be around us. Shit. But for real, I can't do too much but just make music for real and just try to be as happy as I can in these crazy ass times, cause shit really is crazy. Shit is really crazy. I'm just seeing how shit play out, cause regardless, there is still the law of duality. We've been mistreated for this long.
Karma.
Hell yeah, I fully believe in karma. I fully believe in karma. And if they don't stop now,